Hi, my name's Shazdeh, and I'm the Force of Reading Kid Correspondent. Today, I'm going to be hosting an interview. To start off, I just wanted to say that I'm so honored to be here, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. I love to read, and I was also part of the Force of Reading Kid Committee last year, and recommended some books for this year's award and the summer reading list. I also do a bit of acting, and because I read so much, I can really understand my character with more depth because it usually relates to a character I've read in a book. Each year, 270,000 kids vote for their favorite Canadian book. And I'm happy to announce that the winner of the Blue Spruce Award is Bad Dog by Mike Boldt. Kids like me want to know more about you, so let's get started.
Sounds good.
Okay, so this is such an honor. It must be such an honor for you. And I was wondering, how does it feel to win this award? And does winning this year in particular mean more to you?
I think winning any time is extremely special because this is an award picked by kids all across Ontario, and so that's a huge honor, especially when you see the other books that are that were nominated this year. They were all extremely good, and so yeah, no, I'm just thrilled, really excited.
Yeah, and this is such a big deal. And even though we're in the middle of a pandemic, you can't just do nothing. So how are you going to celebrate?
I don't even know yet. It's still, the shock of this all is still kind of setting in. Well, definitely. I don't know. We happen to have a dog or a cat that looks a lot like the bad dog in the book. So maybe she'll get a little extra treat or something.
Maybe. Since you're the author and the illustrator of this book, does the win seem any more special?
You know, most of the books that I write, I have ended up illustrating, and I have had the privilege to illustrate for other folks as well. And it's kind of a different dynamic when you get to just illustrate a book. But I suppose it is pretty special when you get to write and illustrate a book, and then that gets recognized like this.
I'm sure it does, yeah. So, when you were a kid, what was your favorite book?
Oh, that's pretty easy. I have two favorite books when I was a kid. Number one was the story of Ferdinand, and that's Ferdinand the Bull, and I think they've even made a movie of it now. It's always been one of my favorites. And the other one was Mike Mulligan and the Steam Shovel, and that's a pretty old book. That one was handed down to me, but I think I liked it at first because it had the same name as me. But then I just grew to love the drawings and the story about the shovel that dug this hole that it couldn't get out of, and it became a furnace. So
interesting. That is interesting. Well, speaking of books, what's the best part of being a Canadian author?
Well, the great part about being a Canadian author, or just an author in general, is not only do our books get to kind of go across the world, but right here in Canada, normally when your books are published in the US, it's great because there are kids all over the US who get to read them. But up here, when they get published up here, then it's like my kids in my neighborhood get to read them, or kids in my hometown, or the city, or Alberta, or across Canada. That's pretty special. I mean, we are unique, and I think it's neat that we get recognition in our own country.
Yeah, I love that answer. That was so do you have any advice for young writers and illustrators?
Well, I would say if you have ever heard that practice makes perfect, I would want to remedy that, because I've practiced a lot and I've never really written anything perfect. But now I stand by practice makes progress. And that means the more you do something, the better you become at it. And that way you don't have to measure against something that's not attainable. You measure against something that you've done before. And that has really helped me in my process of writing and trying to become a better author myself.
Yeah, remember that, kids. Nothing's perfect, but you can make progress.
That's right.
So you're an amazing artist. So I was wondering, is there a special app or program that you use that kids should try?
Well, I think if you have access, if you want to draw digitally, then there are some very good apps. And one of them is called Procreate.
Procreate.
And you can access that on, I think, any iPad or iPhone. And it's very powerful. I don't happen to use it, but I know it's a very good one.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
It's really solid. So you'll have a lot of fun with it.
Well, I will make sure to try that. Okay, so here's some fun questions. If you could have lunch or dinner with one and only one famous person, who would it be?
One famous person. Well, I'm a pretty big hockey fan, and I did grow up in Edmonton, so it'd be really hard to not have lunch or something with Wayne Gretzky. But at the same time, I also am a huge Robert Munch fan, and the Paper Bag Princess was always another one of my favorite. And I think it'd be interesting to have lunch with Robert and hear a bit about his process and his journey as an author and just a creator, especially a well-recognized Canadian one too. So
yeah, I loved his books as a little kid. So next is, if you could have any job in the whole world, other than being an author, what would it be?
That's another very good question. I love playing hockey. So if you could have played in the NHL, I'm a little bit old for that now, so I think my career would be over. But I also like woodworking, and so maybe building furniture or other things like that, I would really enjoy that as well.
That's interesting. Wow, that would be a cool job.
I think so.
Yeah, it would be cool. So I know a lot of people have been learning new things during the pandemic. So have you learned any new skills or hobbies?
New skills or hobbies? Well, I've started exercising a lot more. And so I don't know if that's a new skill or a hobby, but I really enjoy it. And I think it's important because we can't really participate with sports as much as we used to. And so just being able to get active, even if it's in your home or in your yard, I think I've really enjoyed that. It feels really good.
Yeah, I know my parents have been trying to set up a little home gym area in the living room. But yeah, it's really good to stay active even if we're stuck at home. Ooh, okay. So now I'm going to ask you 10 questions, and you have to answer them as quick as possible.
Oh, no.
Rapid fire. Okay, 3, 2, 1. What is your dream vacation?
Australia.
What's your favorite dessert?
Ice cream.
Can you keep a secret?
Yes.
Do you like clowns?
Funny ones, not the scary.
Yeah. What's your best character trait?
I like to laugh.
Laughing's good. If you could choose a different name other than Mike for your first name, what would it be?
I think when I was a kid, I wished my name was Jason.
Okay. What language do you wish you could speak?
I wish I could speak French or Spanish.
Me too, yeah. Do you prefer sweet or salty?
Oh, that's tough. I like a little bit sweet.
Yeah, this question had me torn. Do you have a hidden talent?
A hidden talent. I don't know if I do have a hidden talent.
Okay. That's okay.
Maybe just maybe just ice cream eater. That's about it.
Ooh, would you rather read on a beach or by a cozy fire?
A fire.
A fire. Okay, well, that's all for today. Thank you so much. And again, congratulations on your win.
Thank you so much, Shazdeh. It's really great to meet you.
You too.